And a good afternoon or morning. Good morning from the Brenner family field. St. Joe's versus their rivals, Monroe, today. St. Joe's still standing undefeated in GMC play at 2-0. And Monroe at 2-1 in GMC. St. Joe's, if they win this one, will most likely lock up the number one seed in the GMC tournament and get the Red Division title. A quick start. Drew Peters gets a shot over the net. Already a penalty thrown. It's going against Monroe. Colin Brockman there on the faceoff, winning the first one. So Monroe's a team that has won the past 5 GMC championships, but this year they're not at the top of the GMC like they usually are. This year it's St. Joe's threatening for the first GMC championship in over 5 years, and the first one under head coach Tony Calandra, his third year as head coach. Already easy start for St. Joe's. Cut to the middle. Save by Kano Seni, the senior in the start today. Is 7 games played for him, allowing 58 goals and saving 85. Monroe trying to move it up the field. Can't get the pass. Still a ground ball. Nobody had to pick it up. Monroe picks it up right there. Kicked out by St. Joe's defender. Purple ball, though. Yeah, Monroe hasn't been as dominant as they usually are. Of course, we're in the past 5 games championships. Start the season 2-0, beating South Brunswick 7-6, and then beating Old Bridge 9-8 in a quadruple overtime game. But then most recently, 2 days ago, losing to East Brunswick 10-9, which makes East Brunswick is the last team St. Joe's will have to play to lock up the GMC Red Division title. East Brunswick could be coming into that game 2-1. And St. Joe's, if they win today, will go in 3-0. So that would decide who gets the number one seed and who wins the GMC Red Division title. We're already 10 minutes and 20 seconds in. St. Joe's back on the offense. Got a turnover at the 50-yard line. Shot from Zach McDougal, the freshman. Gets his start early. Early lead, 1-0, St. Joe's. Conoscenti already allowing his first goal of the game. And the dominant face-off man, Colin Brockman, already back out there. Brockman team leading in face-off, of course, 84 for 129, comes to a 65% face-off. The best in the GMC this season. Also leads the team in ground balls. .16 to go in the first. Able to win the faceoff there is Monroe. They move it in to offensive zone. Walter Scott with the ground ball throws it up. And that one going against Monroe will be St. Joe's ball. Tyler DeGrace will start off with it. Goes coast to coast amazingly for St. Joe's, but passing it down here. Hard run into offensive zone for Zach McDougal, who just scored the first goal for St. Joe's. The normal 6 on offense for the Falcons. Georgia Vacarolos with the ball right now. Of course, Jimmy Wasco, Michael Karabinchak, Nick Henger, Zach McDougal with the 1 goal. And Drew Peters rounds out your 6 on the starting offense for St. Joe's. Peters in the hot pocket with the lefty stick. Now Henger at the top. Puts on the brakes, passes it back to Wasco at a 6-goal game against Old Bridge. And gets his first here. 2-0 St. Joe's already. All top corner shots for the Falcons in their first 2 goals. And a dominant start. This was expected for St. Joe's with how they blew out most recently Old Bridge 17-2. And you look at common opponents. St. Joe's beat South Brunswick 16-5. Monroe beat South Brunswick 7-6. And then Monroe beat Old Bridge 9-8. And St. Joe's beat Old Bridge 17-2. So coming into this game, it looks like St. Joe's can easily move up to 3-0 in GMC play. 9:27 left after timeout is called. Brockman back out there on the faceoff. St. Joe's leading 2-0 with 9:27 to go, fighting for that faceoff and picking it up, getting his second win of the day, 2 for 3. Moves up to Peters. Peters again heavily contested, able to slip away. Gives it over to Vacarolas. 9:10 now to go. St. Joe's already back on offense. Monroe still hasn't got a shot off. St. Joe's looking to extend their lead 3-0. Normal 6 is in. Karabinchak at the top of the key. Cutting through, looking to take a shot. Loses his footing, gets over to Vacarolas. Swings it around to Wasco, thought about it. Now Henger, slashing, puts the brakes on. Over to McDougal. Spin move. Pass off to Henger. No shot, Wasco. No shot. Henger, lefty pass to Vacarolas is a little too far, and that'll be Monroe ball. So good defensive possession there by Monroe. The pass up here. Couldn't get it cleanly by Monroe, and ground ball picked up by Deepole. Delbar takes it out, and it is St. Joe's ball. What a play there by Delbar to slash it out. DeGrace will start off with it right about the 46-yard line. 2 Monroe defenders staring him down, and he takes off. Gets the pass over into Peters. Eight minutes now to go. Henger. Over to McDougal. Circling around is St. Joe's. McDougal. Cutting. Another spin move. Can't get a shot off and try to get over to Henger, but that'll be Monroe ball. Back-to-back possessions where Monroe defense looked way better and not allowing any goals, but still haven't got a shot off offensively on Nick Zanetto, the starting goalie today. From goalie. And picked up. Nania, the defensive pull, moves forward. Monroe into offensive zone now with 7:10 to go. DeGrace with some tough defense. Monroe not even a chance to even think about a shot, but maybe right here. Pass over the middle and can't get it cleanly. That'll be St. Joe's ball. Defense has looked amazing for the Green Falcons. It's 6:56 now to go. Zanetto with it. Looking to make the pass up ahead. Gets it over to Henger. Henger with two guys on him. Slips to his left. Gets the shot off. Blocked by Nanian. He picks it up himself. Passing it off. Lacrosse for Monroe. Has McDougal on him. Keeps the ball on his stick, and looks something was called. Rather not. Player will zoom Lacrosse. Trying to cut in. Dominating defense by St. Joe so far. Still haven't allowed one shot. And we're already 6 minutes into this game. I don't mean 6 minutes left in the first quarter. 2-0 St. Joe's. Came from McDougal and Jimmy Wasco goals if you're just joining us now. Delbar on Picciarelli. Pass over to Lacrosse. Taking it slow. Picciarelli with it. Rips off a shot. Zanetto with the easy save. His first of the day. He's 1 for 1, and quick down the field is McDougal. Gets it over to Peters. He can't get it cleanly. Nania tries to pick up the ground ball and gets it right back. Pass up ahead to Monroe. Now trying to pick up the ground ball again. But this one's going to be called against St. Joe's. Look like a push. Aznero there trying to get the ground ball, but it's called against him. Angels actually hasn't been on the offense in a while in Monroe. Showed a bit of offensive life there with one shot off, but Zanetto had an easy save. Tough defense by Enrique Mercado. Trying to poke it out of the stick. Monroe able to keep it. Delbar some defense now behind the net. 4:30 now to go. Loses the ball there with Delbar on him. Marchione with it. Tough pass. Gets it over. Picciarelli. Walter Scott on him. Takes a spin move. Tries to find a man. Has number 5. Couple of cuts. Open shot goes wide right. Marchione there. Try to get it off. Marchione with team leading 15 goals for Monroe. Zanetto still 1 for 1 on the day with saves. Now 4 minutes left. Gets it up to Grace, who can't get it in his stick. Peter's trying to pick it up, and Monroe with a nice tailback to move into offensive zone. Marchione back with it. Passes it, open shot, guys, goes wide over. 14 on Monroe, picks it up. Ivanchek try to cut in and take a shot. The tall lefty, who has 14 goals on the season. Down to 3:10 now to go. St. Joe's trying to move up to 3-0 in GMC play, stay undefeated. And what a dominant season they've had. Off the pole there. Right off the post. From the Lacrosse shot. And it'll be St. Joe's ball. Walter Scott fighting for it near the sidelines and earns it. Good crowd here at Brenner Family Field for what could be St. Joe's biggest game all season. Zanetto didn't realize the man behind him He poked it out, but it was able to get the pass off. It's at the 50-yard line. Henger fighting for him, picking up the ground ball. Penalty called against Monroe. St. Joe's sticking with it. Henger's 13th ground ball of the year. St. Joe's back on the offense, first time in a while, and looking to extend the lead to 3-0. McDougal and Wasco with the first 2 goal scorers today. 2:15 now to go. Wasco has to kick it out to Henger. McDougal on the left side rips it just high. He's got a sniper with that left stick. Saw him do it with the first goal of the game. 2 minutes now to go. Peters in the left pocket. Hits it over to Henger. McDougal slashing through. Wide left. Minute 49 now to go. Vaccarola's picking it up. Still St. Joe's ball. And play resuming. Now Wasco at the top of the key. Don't see him very much there. Bit of a change from the offense. Henger on the left side. Trying to get through a defender. Can't get near an open shot. Gets one off. Is wide up. Looked like he tried to kind of force that one in. Karabinchak kind of quiet in the middle. Monroe playing tough defense on him. Haven't seen him get the ball much. McDougal will move to the top. Henger slashing through. Gets a pass over to Vaccarolas, who gets his first goal of the game and moves St. Joe's up 3-0 now. Brockman back on the faceoff. He's 2 for 3 today in this first quarter with 1:08 now to go. Violation against Monroe. That will count as a win for Brockman. And DeGrace will start with it. Gets to pass it down and move out. They'll check in Henger and McDougal, as well as Karabinchak. All normal 6 in for St. Joe's. 45 seconds looking to make their lead 4-0. Starting to move closely through. Behind the net now, McDougal. Passes over the middle, can't get in. Karabinchak try to get it, but Monroe will have the ball. They might have the last chance to get a shot off with 25 seconds. It'll be tough for them at the 20-yard line to advance it. And with the blistering St. Joe's defense has today, I doubt Monroe can net one in. Delbar pokes it out, and it's St. Joe's ball. What a play there by Delbar to get them possession. Open net for Vaccarola, saved by Conoscenti. He's moving quick down. 14 seconds now to go. Gets a pass into the offensive zone. Goes past Monroe on the offense. 9 seconds. Walter Scott's going to have to do some magic. Rather, it's Michael Kurlikowski with the ball, with the stick. Gets it over to Zanetto with 5 seconds. Sends it down. His stick actually breaks on that. But that'll do it for the first quarter. McDougal, Wasco, and the senior Giorgio Vaccarolas all add on goals. And St. Joe's defense only allows 1 shot on goal and lead this one 3-0 after 12 minutes of play. We'll be back with you for the second quarter. Both teams going to switch sides for the start of the second quarter. Of course, the Neto now on the right side of the net. And Conoscenti will be in the left side. Brockman sticking out there. Went 3 for 4 in the first quarter for faceoffs. Digs in there to start the second quarter. An easy one for him. Gets a pass over to Wasco. Wasco can't get the pass off to Vacarolis, and that'll be Monroe ball. Blown opportunity there to get an offensive possession. Good pressuring defense by Monroe. Couple of nice moves there by Nania on the defense. It moves it in for Monroe. He's been great, but player on Monroe wasn't even looking for the pass. He was looking the total other way, and when Nania passed it to him, went right by him. That's what you call your head is not locked in this game right now. Coach actually immediately rips him off the field. Oh, wow. I do not want to be in the locker room after that. No matter what, St. Joe's on the offense now. $11:10 to go. Already 50 seconds into the second quarter, and St. Joe's with their first offensive possession. Still the same six. Henger, McDougal, Peters, Karabinchak, Vacarolis, and Wasco. Henger losing his footing with two guys on him. Over to McDougal. Now Wasco trying to carve his way through. Can't get a shot off. Now McDougal can shoot from any side. Goes lefty there and blocked by Monroe defender. St. Joe's trying to pick it up. It's all on the ground with at least 6 players going for it. Be a huge pickup here for either side. It'll be St. Joe's with McDougal. Henger with it past the 30-yard line. Takes the lefty shot save by Conoscenti. McDougal, another ground ball. That's 2 in this offensive possession now. And called against St. Joe's. Monroe ball. Starts off the second quarter with an unsuccessful offensive possession. They're already 2 minutes into the second quarter. Moves it up ahead. Tried to get the pass off. DeGrace with some pressure. Can't pick up the ground ball. Now it's Monroe with it. He's only got one guy on him. He's going to get the shot off. Try to stuff it in the net. Couldn't. And that one's going against Monroe. Marchione there was the one who tried to stick it in the net for the first goal for Monroe. But still, 3-0 for St. Joe's. Delabar picks it up and moves the Green Falcons into offensive possession. He'll run off to get the normal 6 on for St. Joe's. Dougal checks in. And Karabinchak. 6 on 6. 9 minutes to go. Now Henger on his left side. Puts the brakes on it. McDougal thought about it. Now going again. Spin move. Just off the post. Stay St. Joe's ball. Monroe has had some solid defense to start off this game. Only allowing 3 goals with a lot of St. Joe's attempts. 8:35 now to go. Wasco's got a sniper with that stick. But moves over to Henger. McDougal. Bounce pass to Vacarolis. Now Henger. Nice cut. And snipes it for the 4th goal of the game. Henger's first of the day. Extends their lead now 4-0 St. Joe's. Brockman back on the faceoff, 4 for 5 today. Has been dominant out there as he's been all season for St. Joe's. Not only has St. Joe's offense looked very good today, this defense has looked amazing. And same as the faceoff, moves Brockman up to 5 for 6. And Coach Calandra looks actually happy on the sideline after calling that timeout. He likes what he's seen from his Falcons. St. Joe's leading 4-0. Garabinchak will start with it with 8:05 to go after the timeout. Moves quickly and thought about the shot at the 20-yard line, but kicks it behind the net. Starting 6 out there for St. Joe's has got their Falcons up 4-0. Vacarolis tried the short shot, but saved by Conoscenti. And Monroe moving quick. Garabinchak sprinting down on him. Marchione with it. Taking it very slow so Monroe can get all their attackmen in. And they are able to. Garabinchak will be on the defense for this possession. Don't see him there often as he's an attackman. Pucciarelli making a couple moves. Not able to get a shot off. A tough pass there, but still called by Monroe on the offense. 6:50 now to go. Henger with a poke and a pickup by Krulikowski and over to Azanero. Pass up to Henger. Some nice passing here from St. Joe's. Pushing the back by Monroe. That was utterly blatant, and St. Joe's will have the ball. .637 now to go in the second quarter. St. Joe's is back on offense. Circling around, trying to get a shot. Henger rips in and goes wide left. Had the most recent goal for St. Joe's. The 4th one to start off this second quarter. Garabinchak got to pick it up after he missed the pass. Still St. Joe's with it. 5:50 now to go. Poke by Monroe. Gets it over to their goalie. Or Marchione with it. Baccarol's unable to poke it out. And Monroe's in the offensive zone. Poke by Walter Scott on the defense. St. Joe's picks it up, but looks like this penalty is going against our Falcons. Quick meeting between the two referees right at the 35-yard line. Monroe will have a huge chance to score their first goal with 5:15 to go in the first half. It'll be a 6-on-5 for Monroe for this possession. All right, so huge chance for Monroe to try and get on the board. They have a 6-on-5 here. 4:59 now to go. They can't get an open shot. Even St. Joe's 5 defenders still look great. Here's one, and they score. Their first of the game, Marchione. Cuts the lead down to 3. Marchione, the team leading 15 goals. That makes it 16 now on the year. Brockman back out there on the face-off. 4 for 5 today. St. Joe's stands. Getting a little hype for Brockman, who now is 5 for 6 on the day. What a start for him. And moves it over to Peters. Peters going to back it up so St. Joe's can get all 6 men on. Delbar needs to pass it off so Karabenchak can get in. Wasco, open shot, snipes it in. Second goal of the game for Wasco. Monroe just left him wide open, and you can't leave that man wide open. He had 6 goals against Old Bridge, most recently for St. Joe's, and gets his second today. Still no change at faceoff for St. Joe's. Brockman again out there, 5 for 6. Gritty win there to make it 6 for 7. Has to hit it all the way back to Zanetto. Zanetto up to Delabar and gets it cleanly. Delabar looking for the pass. Takes the hard shot and just wide. Four minutes and 9 seconds. Everybody on. Starting 6 for St. Joe's. Circling around. Up 5-1. Hanger thought about it. McDougal put in the first goal of the game. Takes a spin move. Lefty shot. Another goal. McDougal, second of the day. 6-1 now for St. Joe's. They are still dominating this GMC schedule. Now looking to move up 3-0. Face-off change for St. Joe's. Kucheruk will get in. Kucheruk 50% on the year as the backup face-off guy. Senior having a solid year. Violation against Kucheruk. Maybe went a little too early. Three minutes and 30 now to go as St. Joe's leading by 5 here at the Brenner Family Field. Monroe's won the past 5 GMC championships, but St. Joe's in the way for them to get 6. And St. Joe's looking to get their first GMC title against head coach Tony Calandra. Playoffs still not until May. Shot there off the post. Good chance there by Monroe. And St. Joe's picks up the ball with DeGrace tracking it down out of bounds. What a two-sport athlete Tyler DeGrace is. Starting basketball player this year for St. Joe's. And a starting midfielder for Lacrosse. .230 now to go. Vacarolas with it behind the net. Still no offensive changes for St. Joe's. Henger with the ball has team leading goals and assists. 44 points on the year. The junior prize to win GMC Player of the Year. Bit of a yard sale there by Monroe defender. St. Joe's keeping the ball. 2 minutes now to go. It'll start off with Wasco right at the 25-yard line. Vacarolas. Or McDougal, now Henger. Makes a full circle around back to Peters. Him and Vacarolas behind the net. Little trick play, pass in the middle. Henger gets his second goal of the game. What a play there. Written up by Coach Calandra with Peters and Vacarolas behind the net. Trick play, passes it over to Henger. Boy, the chemistry from this team and the coaching from this team is the reason they're up 7-1. I quickly said 7-2 on the scoreboard, so I got confused. But 7-1. St. Joe's. Brockman back out there on the faceoff, who's 6 for 7 today. Only that one loss coming in the first quarter. Make that 7 for 8 easily. Dominating the Monroe face-off man. And timeout called by Coach Calandra. As his boys are up 7-1 here in the first half, 1:34 to go. Offense looking way better for St. Joe's in the past couple minutes. Added on 2 goals to make it 7-1. McDougal with it. Karabinchak and Peters, the only players on the starting 6 to not have a goal today. The 2 seniors. Now McDougal thought about it. Wasco sends it right off the post. Gets all the way down to a Monroe attackman at the 48-yard line. And a quick timeout called by Coach Yanone, so they can keep possession with 51 seconds left. So Monroe back into offensive zone. I haven't been here in a while because St. Joe's add on 2 more goals when they scored their first. 3 more goals, sorry. They scored it, made it 4-1. Now St. Joe's up 7-1. Walter Scott with some hard defense, the junior, having a great year. Monroe able to kick it out. Marchione with the only goal today. Had an open pass to Lacretti. Lacretti didn't look at the ball when he tried to catch it, and that makes St. Joe's take over on possession. 17 seconds for St. Joe's to try and start something. Scott a little early. Gets pump faked by the ref. And clock's winding down. 2 seconds. Caught by Conoscenti. And that'll do it for the first half here at the Brenner Family Field. Nothing but domination by St. Joe's. Going up 7-1 in this first half. Wasco with 2 goals and Henger with 2 goals. We'll be right back with you after the 10-minute halftime. Start of the second half here at Brenner Family Field, where St. Joe's dominated that first half against Monroe. 7-1. Brockman losing the first faceoff, but a fight for it at the 40-yard line at Monroe's 40-yard line. Still no ground ball picked up, but the faceoff man, Nanieni, gets it. Can't get the pass off. Brockman just realized the ball was towards his way. He'll pick up the ground ball, loses his footing. And penalty against Monroe. It'll be St. Joe's ball to start off this third quarter. Nice pickoff there by Monroe. They hit Henger as he picks up the ground ball. Henger looking for a call, doesn't get it. Scott shuffling it through. Monroe picks it up. Chaos at the start. Breakaway. And scores the first goal of the second half. Is Lacrosse for Monroe. And they make it a 7-2 game. Jordan Lacrosse there, number 22. That's his 13th goal of the year. Him and Marchione with the only goals today for Monroe. And a tough start for St. Joe's to start off the second half. Brockman went 7 for 8 in that first half. Now 0 for 1 in the second. Tough fight for it. It's trapped in between the two. They're still fighting for it. Been over 10 seconds now. Who's going to get it? Nothing called by the refs yet. Wow, this is great. What a battle. Brockman sticking in there. It's starting to get out. But Monroe picks it up. Couple of hits between the two teams as an arrow sends one down. Let's see what the call is. It's Monroe's ball. Call went against St. Joe's. 10:42 now to go. Now a meeting between the refs after that. The call came from the referee who was at the 50-yard line. Not the two ones in the offensive zone making the call. They're going to talk to Coach Calandro to explain the call. Monroe will stick with the ball. So the Purple Falcons with a bit more enthusiasm and confidence in the second half. Got that one goal. And that crazy battle at faceoff, ultimately picking up the ball. And they're back into offense with 10:30 now to go in the third quarter. Still down 7-2 would be a crazy deficit to come back from. If you remember last year, the regular season game at Monroe between St. Joe's. St. Joe's up 6-0 to start off the game, and then lost that lead and lost that one to Monroe, where they locked up the GMC Red Division title and the number 1 seed, ultimately winning the GMC Championship 7-3 against St. Joe's for the second year in a row, beating St. Joe's. 5th year in a row getting the GMC title. Pushed down there by Walter Scott, and Zanetto picks it up. Zanetto pump fake, gets it over to Grace. Grace gets one man to miss, now another. Passing it up. And unable to get it is St. Joe's. Nania with the pass up. 2-on-1. Walter Scott, the only defender. Pump fake behind the net now is Monroe. And they couldn't get a good shot off there with a 2-on-1. And a timeout called by Coach Giannone. Coach Calandro telling his team to calm down after Monroe with a pretty convincing start in the second half. Still St. Joe's leading 7-2. So after the Coach Janone timeout for Monroe, they'll be back on offense. Scored the first goal in the second half. 9:30 now to go. And they have a chance to cut the lead down to 4. That St. Joe's defense was straight dominant in the first half, only allowing 1 goal. That came from Salvatore Marchione. Now Lacrosse, who scored the only goal in the second half now. Over to Marchione. Has to pass it back. Zanetto comes out of net to try and get the ball. Push against Krulikowski, the senior, and Monroe sticks with it. 8:54 now to go. Rowan there. Now back to Lacrosse. The big difference between St. Joe's and Monroe this year is that one goes off the post. And Krulikowski shovels it back to Zanetto, who gets it up to DeGrace. We'll go back to that. As St. Joe's has quick movement into the offensive zone. DeGrace and Delabar will step off for St. Joe's first possession of the second half. Still waiting for Karabinchak to check in, the attackman, as Delabar steps off and Karabinchak will come in. Karabinchak thought about the shot there. Now Henger passes it out to McDougal, who scored the first goal of this game. And just off the post. Couple of post shots between both teams to start off the second half. 7:30 now to go. Beautiful day here at the Brenner Family Field of blue skies and around 60 degrees. And St. Joe's leading 7-2 here on the offense. Peters, kind of quiet today, no goals. Him and Karabinchak, the only Falcons on the starting 6 to not have a goal today. Hengers. Wasco sends it and blocked. Over to McDougal at the 25-yard line. He had some space, cuts through. 2 defenders on him. Monroe really zeroing on him. He has a hot hand today. Henger. Pass over to Peters. Looks like he wasn't expecting it. Thought Henger was going to shoot it. Kind of faked the shot there. And that'll be Monroe ball. Offense looked a bit uncoordinated there from St. Joe's. As Lacrosse able to get by and move it into offensive zone. 6:20 now to go. Monroe pressuring to make a comeback. Be a stunner here at the Brenner Family Field if that happens, but don't know if that will happen. 6 minutes now to go. Zanetto still in net. Started the first 2 quarters and in there for the third. Freshman's had a great year for St. Joe's with 9 games played. Of course, team leading in saves and goals allowed. 6.6 save per game, only allowing 6 goals a game. Lacrosse loses his footing. Tough defense there by Aiden Paris. Pass up to Marchione. And a great save by Zanetto using his legs with that one. And DeGrace picks it up. The midfielder gets it all the way into offensive zone. Wasco gets pushed back. Has some open space, gets over to Peters. Peters, pass over to Vacarolis. Save by Conoscenti. The goalies are showing out in the second half, keeping this game 7-2. Lecrae couldn't pass the 50-yard line as he's an attackman. Would have been a violation against Monroe. So Wasco was easily able to pick it up, and St. Joe's on the offense now. Kind of quiet in the second half. Still haven't scored a goal yet. 4:30 now to go. Starting 6 out there. McDougal with it at the 25-yard line. Ropes it just over the net. McDougal, the freshman, has just been outstanding for St. Joe's with 12 goals in the season, actually 14 with the 2 he has today. Making a couple of jukes. Gets it off to Peters. Back to McDougal. Circles it around to Henger. Henger with 2 guys on him. Slings it. And gets right in after Conoscenti tried to save it. Got off his stick. And St. Joe's, the first goal of the second half, makes it 8-2 now. Conoscenti really disappointed there because he had the save right in his hand. It just slipped right by him to trickle right into the net for St. Joe's 8th goal. And they make this lead right back to 6. 3:30 to go. Bit of a quiet third half scoring-wise, but third quarter scoring-wise, but a lot of action between the two teams. That one going against Colin Brockman. So Monroe will start with it. Marchione passes it off. Evan Shack with it. .250 now to go. Cutting through. Zanetto, easy save right at his chest. Hits it to his main man, DeGrace. DeGrace goes through a window and gets it off to Delabar. Delabar passes it off to Peters. Right off the post for Peters. And Monroe able to beat out St. Joe's to keep possession. Vacarolis very confused because he did look like he was the main man in front. Bit of a confusing call there by the ref. Doesn't matter now because Monroe has the ball. Nania is the face-off man with a deep hole. DeGrace with some tough defense, pokes it out, gets the ground ball, loses it out of his stick. Walter Scott now picks it up and gets it back over to Zanetto, who gets over to Azanero. 2 guys on him. Nice cut. 1 man behind him. Cuts through. Loses it. Monroe picks it up. And a push against Monroe. St. Joe's will get possession. 1:55 now to go. DeGrace, the man on him, will kick it out to McDougal. Loses it just before the 50-yard line. That would have been bad. circling around St. Joe's in the offensive possession. Minute 30 to go. Henger with a hat trick today. Rips it with the bounce shot. Goes a little wide right. It's crazy to see how good Henger is. He's improved every single year. A third-year varsity player. Has started all 3 years for St. Joe's. Not the tallest guy. Around 5'7", a small frame. But, man, is he just great for this Falcons team. Team leading in goals and assists. And with a hat trick today to try and get St. Joe's stay undefeated in GMC play to 3-0. Karabinchak quiet today, no goals. Henger. Try to get the pass off. Monroe picks it up. Fight for it on the ground. Four St. Joe's players there. But Monroe picks it up. Vaccarola's trying to poke it out. They pass it back to Nania. Peters tracking him down. But Nania's too quick. Falls. Hits it right back to Kane. And Kane passes it up. It's just a task for Monroe to even get it into their offensive zone. But that one's going to be called against Delabar. It'll be a penalty against him. Used his stick against a Monroe player while he was on the ground. It's definitely going to go against him. With 6 seconds left in the third quarter. It'll be tough. Very, very tough for Monroe to try and do something here. With 6 seconds left, they're going to start with it at the 40-yard line. Do have a 6-on-5. That'll help them. But with 6 seconds left, I doubt they do anything. 4 seconds now. Not going to be able to get a shot off as that runs out the clock. Walter Scott picked up the ball and he's signaling to the referees how he had the possession of it right when the third quarter ended. But that would be it for the third quarter. 12 more minutes for St. Joe's. Their dominant start to the season can continue with an 8-2 lead going into the fourth. Eight to 2 St. Joe's. A full 12 minutes away, and Brockman again with the faceoff guy fighting for it and winning his first faceoff of the fourth quarter. Moves St. Joe's into offense. Pass a little high to Vaccarolas. Once Coach Calandra saw that, he immediately called timeout. So, only about 12 seconds in, timeout called by Coach Calandra. Enger will start with the ball at the 10-yard line. That's where Vaccarolles received the pass right before Coach Calandra called that timeout. 12 seconds into the fourth quarter. Enger with a hat trick today. Has 3 Monroe defenders on him for a good reason. Most likely going to win GMC Player of the Year with the stats he has. Has been St. Joe's all-around best player. And he's only a junior. Only 2 college commits for the St. Joe's team this year. Colin Brockman committed to Arcadia, and Michael Karabinchak committed to Manhattanville. But you got to expect some of these juniors, especially Henger and Wasco, maybe Walter Scott on the defensive side, to get a college commitment soon for them. Of course, the freshman Zach McDougal has a long career ahead of him as a Falcon. Same as Nick Sonetto and net starting his first year. 10:45 to go as no shots have got off for St. Joe's. McDougal. Too many men on him. Monroe defender injured on that play. And referee will also stop it. Same as Michael Karabinchak. He kind of falls to the ground. Looks like he might be cramping. Athletic trainer for St. Joe's will go out there to help out the Monroe player. So Jordan Lockhart there, stepping off the field. Prayers for him to get a speedy recovery there at getting injured. But St. Joe's still with the ball, 10:20 now to go. Starting 6 out there. They're starting to inch closer towards the net. The pressuring offense. Karabinchak in the middle, still getting boxed out. It's all been from the outside for St. Joe's with their goals. McDougal kicks it out to Henger. Now Wasco. Wasco getting pushed around. Resets. Couple of fakes with a pass. Now over to Henger. 9:45 now to go. Henger. Tried to get the pass over to Vaccarolles. Vaccarolles couldn't get it. Gets the ground ball. That's Peters with it. Now to Karabinchak. Gets his first goal of the game. And moves St. Joe's up to 9-2 now. Karabinchak's been getting heavily defended in the middle all day. And finally able to get a window. And the second he does, his first shot of the day goes in. Brockman going to stick out there on the faceoffs. The only other time was one time for Joe Kaczurek where he lost it. Brockman a little more inconsistent in the second half of the faceoffs. Was stellar in the first half, going 6 for 7. Another tough battle for the ball here. Kicks it over to DeGrace. It's a face-off win for Brockman. 9:10 now to go. DeGrace might stick on offense here. Karabenchak still waiting to get checked on. DeGrace will step off. St. Joe's going to have to pump the brakes. There's a 5-on-6 right now. Karabenchak finally steps on. Wasco gets pushed from behind very hard. No call there. McDougal thought about the slinger. 8:40 now to go. .25. McDougal slings it, saved by Conoscenti. Little underhand shot there from the left side. And sprinting back is St. Joe's. Pass up ahead. Jordan Lecrede had the second goal for Monroe and passed it off. Monroe back on offense for the first time in a while. We're down to 8 minutes left in the game. They want to get back in this game and make a comeback. It's got to start now. Time is clicking down for them. Down by 7. Marcheretti with the bouncing shot. Goes right off the crossbar and in for their third goal of the game. And Marchione gets his second of the day. Cuts the lead down to 6. .7:45 to go. Still enough time to pull off what would be an insane comeback with how dominant the St. Joe's defense has looked today. It's hard to see that happening. But I never say never. Monroe holds Brockman on the faceoff there. You shall have St. Joe's have the ball. DeGrace cutting through, saved by Conoscenti. That's 2 in a row for him. And passes it up to Singh. To Ron Singh. The defensive pull hits it off to Ivanchik. Monroe back on the offense. They have a chance to chip away here with 7:10 now to go. A good amount of time left. Pass down low, pass to the middle. Is unable to get the shot off, and Zanetto picking it up and moving it up the field. Still waiting for a pass here. Pass all the way down to Henger. Catches it. Great job by Zanetto there. Maybe St. Joe's, yeah, you could see Coach Calandra on the sideline telling him to calm it down, slow it down. 6:20 to go. No point in rushing here. If they do score a goal here, that would be the nail in the coffin. Would be the dagger. 6:10 now to go. No point for St. Joe's to really rush anything here, with Monroe trying to have a comeback. Under 6 minutes now. Karabenchak. Download of Vaccarolo, still circling around. No shots off yet. Henger thought about it. Vaccarolo's now with it, over to McDougal. Cut it down to 5 minutes and 30 now. Over a minute possession. Still wasting the clock. Coach Calandra definitely likes what he's seen from his Falcons here on this possession. Wasting clock and pressuring this Monroe defense. Inching away towards the net. Karabenchak outside of the middle. 5 minutes now to go. over 1:30 this possession has lasted. Karabinchak at the top, over to McDougal. Still no shot yet. Monroe not even pressuring to try and get the ball. And nothing dropped passing-wise. Karabinchak very slowly passing it around. Man, St. Joe's is great at this. They're ahead with a lead. Stout, it's very hard to get back into the game if you're an opponent. The cohesiveness from this offense, not even allow anything for Monroe to happen. 4 minutes now to go. They've wasted over 2:30 on this possession. Great job from Coach Calandra and the St. Joe's Falcons. Wasco gets pushed down, and Monroe will pick it up. Monroe finally able to get back the ball. 3 players for St. Joe's try to get it from Monroe. But a timeout called by Coach Janone. Monroe will have possession with 3:51 to go. Monroe down by 6 with 3:45 to go. Will be on the offensive possession. Very unlikely they get back into this game. And still, they don't really look that too, antsy to get a shot off right now, Monroe. Marchione loses the ball there, but pits it back up. 5 versus 5 here between DeGrace and Marchione, but they pass it off. Lacrede. Zeroing in. Huge hit on him. That'll be a penalty against St. Joe's. Marchione with the shot. Gets the 4th goal for Monroe. 9-4 now. St. Joe's still leading. I think that'll wave off the penalty. This is basically could be the game for Monroe if Colin Brockman wins this faceoff. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left, down by 5. The only way Monroe gets into this is if they win this faceoff and score a quick goal. Brockman looking to put the nail in the coffin here with this faceoff. Shuffles it out and picks up the ground, but actually not. He loses it out of his stick. DeGrace not able to pick it up. Monroe now has it. 2:58 to go. Going through, blocked by Kulikowski. Two St. Joe's defenders on. Marchione, not able to sling a shot off. 2:45 now to go. Don't know why Monroe is moving so slow. They're down 5. 5 is a lot of goals. You got to get a shot off. They're just wasting time here. We're down to 2:30 now. 15 seconds of basically nothing. Looking for a guy to cut over the middle and take a shot. Nice passes here. Marchione slips through and scores. 2 in a row for Monroe. They're inching back. 9-5 now. Making this game close. Their offense showing life now, but it might just be too late. Brockman taking a slow walk back after losing that face-off. Or I think it was a win for him, and then ground ball picked up by Monroe. So we're back to it. 2:13 to go. Monroe with 2 quick goals in a row. Referee with a whistle. Telling to Monroe and St. Joe's defenders, they calm down a little. Bit of pushing going between the two before the face-off. Would never say there's good blood between these two teams. It's always a feisty one between St. Joe's and Monroe in any sport. Brockman fighting for this win. Pits it back over to Aiden Paris, who slips it down to Wasco, and that really should be it, with St. Joe's leading by 4. Wasco gets hit hard. That'll be against Monroe, no doubt. Wasco's taking a beating today, getting hit at least hard 3 times. Timeout called by Coach Calandra, giving his team a breather. Probably going to give him a game plan how to waste this clock for 2 more minutes. Up 4. And that'll start it back up. Resume play with 2 minutes to go. Stands might have got a little rowdy in that little break between Monroe and St. Joe's parents after Wasco got pushed down. Another penalty against Monroe. Henger able to stick up and pass it. Toughness from him. McDougal thought about it, backs it up, and then Coach Calandra is telling him, don't take the shot. But with all the pain Monroe's put into the St. Joe's program the past 5 years, especially winning the past 2 GMC championships against St. Joe's, gotta wonder if St. Joe's just wants to put their whole foot on the gas here and trying to add on another. Henger had an open shot, but passes it back to Vaccarollas behind the net. 1:10 now to go. Wasting time, 55 seconds left. McDougal. So there's a penalty on the play, so if Monroe did pick up the ball, the possession or the play would stop. And St. Joe's would get it right back with a 6-on-5. Henger over to Wasco. Blocked, man. That would have been a sick way to add on the 10th goal. Coach Calandra not mad about it on the sideline. That'll make it a 6-on-5 for St. Joe's after the stoppage. 36 seconds left. There's an early penalty where Monroe pushed down Henger when he had the ball. Cut back. McDougal with the freshman, has had a great day today in his first game against Monroe with a bright career ahead of him. Down to 20 seconds. 2 guys on him. Still keeping with it. Henger gets over to Karabinchak. I don't think St. Joe's going to take a shot here. Would be kind of disrespectful. Oh, no, yeah. Clock's winding down. 3, 2, 1. St. Joe's is still governing this GMC division, going to 3-0, staying undefeated, and beating Monroe 9-5. An all-around great performance from the St. Joseph Falcons, and the Falcon battle today is taken by the Lacrosse team. St. Joseph has one more game left against East Brunswick, and that game will decide who has the #1 seed. Most likely St. Joe's will win that. Common opponent, Monroe, lost to East Brunswick 2 days ago, 10-9. And St. Joe's still awaiting their game against them coming in the next week. But dominance from St. Joe's in their first 3 games, beating South Brunswick by 11, Old Bridge by 15, and Monroe, the reigning GMC champions, by 4. They go to 3-0 in GMC play and stick at the top of the division. So from Jack Kemmler here from the Brenner Family Field, St. Joe's wins this one 9-5, and thanks for watching.